Hello everybody, this is my YouTube video number 2, and because April is Stress Awareness Month, I thought it would be a good opportunity to talk to you a little bit about CBT, which is my therapeutic framework, and how CBT can really help unpack negative thoughts. And actually what it does is it challenges these negative thoughts. So one of the main principles of CBT is that our thoughts can influence our emotions and behavior. And so if we can identify these negative thoughts and challenge them with evidence-based reasoning like CBT, this can essentially help the way we feel about a situation, which will help us reduce our stress levels. And one of the ways I work with clients is by using anxiety scaling. So 10 being the most anxious and 0 being not feeling any anxiety at all. In between sessions, I ask clients to track where they are on their anxiety scale so that when they come back into session the following week, we can have a little framework. And so it's good for them to be using their journals in between sessions. And I find that clients really like externalizing the anxiety from them. So using a tool such as journaling is a really great way for clients to be able to externalize how they're feeling, any negative thought patterns that are arising in the week in between sessions. And it's a really great way for us to keep the work going in between when we see each other. So because April is Stress Awareness Month here in the UK, and I believe actually worldwide, I thought today I would talk to you a little bit about ways we can manage our anxiety and reduce stress levels. So I like to use breathing techniques such as the 4x4 breath, or even what is called box breathing, another way, or I like to call it Buddha breathing. But you can also use breath work such as breathing in for 4, and we can practice now together because I always like to give really practical tools to clients. So breathing in for a count of 4, holding for 4, and then releasing for 4. And it's really important that you have a long out breath. This is how we calm our parasympathetic nervous system. So once we've done the 4x4 breath, I'll then usually work with clients to do a longer out breath. So we'll breathe in for 4, hold for 5, and then breathe out for 7. And it's that longer out breath that really regulates the nervous system and can really start to calm us, and we can feel more grounded in our bodies, which is when we're feeling flooded emotionally or stressed with life, feeling anxious, maybe we're at a 10 on our 10-point scale, doing our deep breathing techniques, really centering, getting grounded in your body is a really great way to de-escalate when we're feeling flooded. Another great tool I like to use with clients is progressive muscle relaxation. And I really like this tool because essentially what we do is we use a little bit of mindfulness. So we're checking in, doing a body scan. I usually like to start with the crown, going through the body, and just checking in our body where we're feeling tight or any tense muscles, if we're feeling any constriction, if we're feeling just a little out of sorts. So slowing things down, practicing the pause, and just really focusing in on ourselves and doing a nice body scan is a great way to do this. And usually when I'm doing the body scan, I'll do a progressive muscle relaxation with clients. And so this looks like holding a set of muscles for 4 seconds and counting for 4 on your hand, and then releasing for 4. And then feeling the difference between when the muscles were tight and constricted versus relaxed and calm, and that letting go, that releasing feeling. So we've talked about a couple of relaxation strategies or techniques, one being the 4x4 box breathing, and the other being progressive muscle relaxation. And then another great way to monitor stress when we're feeling just out of sorts and our stressors are just out of this world on a scale, which we all go through, everyday stressors. We all have deadlines, things we need to do, that endless to-do list, all of those things that can really elevate our stress levels, is to really practice your self-care and time for you, time to actually just slow it down and be a human being rather than a human doing in this go, go, go world. So one way to do this is there's a great psychologist, and her name is Tara Brach, and she is a mindfulness teacher, an expert, as well as a psychologist. And so she teaches wonderful ways for clients to calm themselves and regulate. So she uses an acronym called RAIN, and I'll go through which each letter means. So the R is recognize, and the R of RAIN asks us to really recognize, okay, what is it I'm feeling? What is it that is coming up for me right now? What is it that I need to pay attention to? So really recognize, tuning in, where am I feeling the tightness in my body? Is my head feeling tight? Do I have tension in my belly? Where is it I need to focus this energy? So once we've done the recognizing piece, we can then shift to the A, and the A of the acronym stands for allow. So allow asks us to, okay, I recognize I'm having this tightness in my tummy. I'm just going to sit with it. I'm just going to allow it to be here. I don't have to change it. I don't have to fix it. I don't have to do anything to push it away. I'm simply going to sit with it, notice it's here, and then I'll work with it in a little while. So it's really leaning into the anxiety, leaning into the stress, and just trying to sit with it and ask ourselves, okay, what is it trying to tell me? And then we go on to the I in RAIN, and the I is investigate. And this is when we can dig a little deeper and check in with ourselves. Okay, where is the stress in my body? Is it in my shoulders, in my chest? Am I feeling flooded emotionally? What is the stress all about? What does it want me to know? These are the wonderful reflective questions we can start asking ourselves in the I phase. And then the N in RAIN is non-judgment, trying to come from a really neutral place and just, okay, I'm recognizing I've got this stress. I'm recognizing I'm feeling flooded and anxious. And I'm going to try and sit with this and practice non-judgment and compassion. One of the great principles of Tara Brach's work is compassion. And if I can just lean in to this anxiety and sit with it and really give myself the compassion I need. What is it I need right now to feel safe? What is it I need right now to feel calm? What is it I need right now to sit with the stress and not feel like it's all encompassing, like it has a life of its own? So just that gentle inquiry, asking ourselves to lean in and sit with it in a non-judgmental, compassionate way. So that's another great tool, is using these acronyms, especially when we're at a 10 on our 10 stress level and we're feeling anxious, is to use our breathing, use the progressive muscle relaxation, use acronyms such as RAIN. And these are just a few today I'm going to offer, but there are many more techniques, and I will share more in my upcoming videos. And thank you so much for tuning in today, and I look forward to checking in again soon. Bye bye.